Have you ever wondered how to cancel your TV license? Well, apparently now there's a way to do just that. Before I get into that, ladies and gentlemen, please leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, let's get into it.
Listen properly.
When you get into a taxi, you sit down before you get in.
Did I hear that correctly? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Joe Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. And yes, there is a way to cancel your TV license, but there are a few conditions. Well, there's really two of them. We have a look right here. South Africans who no longer own a TV or have immigrated can cancel their TV license and save 265 Rand per year. However, it's not easy to do so and can come with additional costs.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
The Broadcasting Act determines that you no longer require a TV license if you sell or dispose of your TV. In addition, if you don't reside in South Africa or will not be using a TV in the country for a year, you are not required to pay the fee. So if you decide that you just don't want to pay the TV license anymore, that's not an option. Like, you can't cancel based on, hey, I just don't feel like paying it. Nope. You got to pay it as long as you have a TV. I'm going to go through some of the examples right now that they've listed in this article, and some of them are wild. According to a frequently asked questions on the SABC's website, the process of canceling a TV license is fairly straightforward. Remember that they wrote that. When one has sold or otherwise disposed of one's television sets or set, a TV license is no longer required. It states SABC must be notified on a prescribed form affidavit of the changed circumstances. No license is cancelled while monies are still outstanding of an account, of course. However, apparently several expats have struggled to cancel their TV license. So a Reddit user who complained they had sent an email to the email that they need to send to, declaring that they no longer had a TV set and requested a TV license cancellation, but had not received a response in months. This Reddit person said, I also tried phoning, but the phone rang until I ran out of airtime, they said. Kind of sounds like home affairs. So apparently the SABC also explained that conditions for cancelling a TV license for immigrants and people moving abroad for over a year. If exception from payment of TV license fees is requested based on an extended sojourn abroad, 12 months or more, proof thereof is required by way of substantiating travel documents. These documents can include a copy of a stamped passport reflecting the exit date from South Africa, or a visa, work permit, contract, or utility bill. If the user takes their TV along, they must provide documentary proof in the form of a copy of the shipping documents or manifest of the furniture removals and or shipping company handling the transportation of goods to the destination abroad. Why does it matter? If I have a TV, right, and I'm taking that TV to the United States, for example, why do you give a damn? I'm not going to pay you, right? And okay, fine, even if it is, proof that, we're taking the TV outside of the country or whatever, and because the TV's outside of the country, I don't have to pay for the license. Why do you care? Why do you need proof of that? Why? Stay out of my business. If the person gave away, donated, or sold the TV or TVs to someone in South Africa, the SABC must have the owner's particulars. This is not a car license. Or this is not a car, is what I meant to say. If they choose to store their TV set, okay, it must be on the premises of a removal or storage company. So if you want to store away your TV, you can't do it at your own house. You need to lease out a storage, container, or go to store it or something. In that case, confirmation specifying the storage period is required by way of letter, invoice, receipt of the company concerned. The SABC has said storage is one's garage or storeroom with parents or friends does not qualify for such exemption. So if you store your TV in a garage, storeroom that you have in your house with your parents or your friends, that's not storing it, guys. Nope, you still gotta pay for the TV license.
Man, this some old bullshit.
And yeah, if you don't provide any of these documents, they won't cancel your subscription. And lastly, another option to rid yourself of the obligation to pay for a TV license is to have the TV's built-in signal tuning hardware removed. So the very thing that makes it a TV, you need to remove that. Kinda makes sense, because that's the signal that receives all the SABC content that nobody watches. To apply for this type of exemption, the SABC must receive written notice of the removal and documentary proof in the form of a letter, invoice, or receipt from a reputable TV repairer or installer. So you got to prove. It's like when you have your engine removed from your car. You got to prove and have the documentation for that. Anyway, in addition, you are required to pay 300 Rand with an exemption application for an agent to inspect your TV set. So you got to remove it. You got to pay whoever is going to do that, right? You got to pay the guy, the electrician, to remove the thing from the TV. Then you got to pay for someone to come down and inspect your TV to make sure that it's been done right. On receipt of confirmation from the agent that the applicant has no television receiving equipment, including a TV set, VCR, or PC fitted with a tuner card in their possession, they will be exempted from the payment of license fees for the rest of the current licensing period. However, if you want to remain exempted from paying the license after 1 year, you have to submit an affidavit 3 months before the end of your license year. So even though you've done that, right? You removed everything, for the year is up, you have to go and get an affidavit and apply again. If an authorized inspector visits an exempted license holder's premises and finds that the receiving capability of their TV equipment has restored or was restored, they become liable for payment of all applicable license fees and penalties, as well as another 300 Rand inspection fee. God knows what the payment of applicable license fees and penalties could be, probably like a few 100,000 Rand. So I'm assuming the authorized inspector would come like spontaneously, right? It's not like you're gonna call him up like, hey, come check me out because I don't have anything, and then you do have something. So yeah, this is beyond ridiculous. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You can cancel your TV license. Good luck trying. You can. But the amount of paperwork and stuff that you have to do, I don't know if it's worth it. And then even if you do go through all the rigmarole of getting all the appropriate documentation, affidavits, and blood samples and pee samples, they might not get back to you and they may not cancel it anyways. So yeah, anyways, I would really like to know your thoughts on this one. Do leave a comment in the comment section below. Have you tried to cancel your TV license? Were you successful? Do you even have a TV license? I'd be surprised if anybody really has a TV license anymore. Anyways, and with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming your way. Thanks for watching. Your newsflash is in.
Well, our truck got broke into last night. Yep, that one. But before she got in the truck and attempted to start it and drive off with it, she took it upon herself to grab some goodies. So I don't know if we're going to be able to leave out our care package for our delivery drivers anymore. So if anybody knows this gal, tell her next time I'll be prepared.